kick it and go, kick it and go. With a stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on the show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff on, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on the show. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Kick it and go. I had to kick off and go. Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me bow, as soon as I snap, hit it.
Autumn has arrived in the mid-Atlantic region of the U.S., and it is a glorious afternoon at M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Baltimore Ravens.
Matt Prater to kick off for Detroit.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
The pickup.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. Jackson to Andrews on that one. 1st down, Baltimore. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Jackson. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
10 at the 43-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the 2nd round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? To be able to get him in the 2nd round, that's what I call a steal.
Right back to Dobbins on 1st. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
It's 2nd and 8.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And now Jackson will look to throw it. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Miles Boykin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Makes the
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0.
Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
At the 26-yard line.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
46.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
And the Lions first down.
Here's Stafford. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And the return will stop right around the 25. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you've said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 39-yard line.
On 2nd down, Dobbins, and able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Ball carrier.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Jackson to Boykin, first down, Baltimore.
At the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Incomplete.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there at the moment the ball gets to the receiver, and he was right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The tackle made back at his 48-yard line. That's
second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Off the play fake to Dobbins. Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought, in.
And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, his 6th touchdown of the season, and the Ravens will extend their lead. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing...
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Just beating the play clock. Stafford. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Screen play, Johnson. And this will leave him a yard short. It's a pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Kerryon Johnson.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
3 other teams, yo. Fucking final circle, yo. Had an airstrike. Call that bitch in, yo. That shit was bullshit. I don't think
they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. Derrick Henry. And he'll get it down here to the 43.
He got the 1st down.
A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. To throw is Stafford. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
The same reason why I play Madden. You know what I'm saying?
A first down carry for Henry. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line.
He was brought down.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
8-yard line.
Okay, this nigga trying to score. All right.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
I'm trying to.
Stafford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
I mean, I held him the whole first quarter. He just scored just now in second. So
At their own 20-yard line.
I'm still up 13-7. I missed the extra point on my last touchdown. So it should be 14-7.
At the line, set to get going. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins.
Oh, really?
Blown up on that play. Back at the 20. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
He want to run that shit. Okay.
Run that shit again. A doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run here with Dobbins. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Throwing is Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
The 39-yard line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run on first down. Dobbins, 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
Finally got a good offensive line.
All season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
Yeah.
He'll have all the stats and
That's what I did in the offseason to get the good offensive line.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They go play action now. Jackson. Flush to his right. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from second and 2.
I don't know. I think I'm going to get Cold War, yo.
They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety valve.
It looked like 2 well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, hey, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. Just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Playing the zombies, he's working. I think he's on level 90.
Damn. who's on a 90?
Tifu, bro.
Oh.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
I went to go check up. I'm about to see this nigga, watch this nigga closely. First I checked on Tifu, so he was playing.
Jackson.
He was playing zombies.
And down he goes.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there was just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Okay. Oh, gotta send niggas down the field real quick. All right.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, some seafood over the weekend, Cali.
Here's Jackson to throw. Flushed out right.
Ooh,
And that'll
shit,
be
it
incomplete.
was mad niggas on
Do
me.
have a penalty
What?
flag down.
How was that?
Let's see what that's
Bro,
about.
I thought
In the
when you,
pocket, chucked it away,
I
flag
thought when
goes
you
down.
was,
So you gotta move a little
you know
bit.
what? Never mind.
Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle.
This game is just
You gotta get
fucking
outside
gay
of that
shit.
tackle box in order to
I
get
could
that done.
swear, yeah, I was outside the tackle
So
box.
now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose it down on the grounding call.
Whatever. Oh, Brown on that side. All right,
From
Brown
the
on
gun,
that
Jackson.
side.
Is this intercepted? It is.
Oh,
It's
my
intercepted.
God, man.
Picked off near the 34. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Nigga, I'm in the zone. You can motion all you want.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Dancing to his left. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Johnson the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Meanwhile, on the NFL scoreboard, a game going on in Chicago. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Man, you remember when niggas used to go in on zombies, yo?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, we used to go crazy.
That's what niggas playing right now?
Yeah, niggas been playing that shit a lot of people.
Yeah, that must mean that they must have remade a new version of it on the new Call of
Niggas
Duty.
on level 91, yo.
That's what I'm saying. On the new Call of Duty, they must have made a new zombies. That's about to be the new thing now.
You got the ray gun. This nigga's got the ray gun.
Yeah, that's about to be the new thing now.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. He's going to let one fly for Tate. Open is Tate.
What?
Touchdown, Lions.
Complete to Golden Tate.
Golden
This
Tate.
nigga just scored on me.
In the final
Okay.
seconds of the first half. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered defensively. A disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean,
Damn, he just tied the game up.
Maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman.
Oh, damn, he get the ball? I got to get the ball back right now.
And ready to get the party started
Yeah, I
for
gotta
the
get the
second
ball back
half.
right
It was
here.
an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback.
Come on, pass defense. What the fuck is going on, man? Pass defense ain't doing nothing out there. He tested my defense with Mr. Stafford, Joe. And he got Derrick Henry. Some stupid nigga get this nigga Derrick Henry.
Break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter three.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Stafford. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Stafford. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. They'll run with Henry. Able to power through. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones.
How many
at first he was getting fucked up,
one big
but
carry
like,
away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Over the middle, complete to Tate. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first.
Yo, it's dope, yo, too. Like,
2nd down.
A 6-yard
you can pause it now too, yo.
2nd and 4.
Oh, you can pause it? At first you couldn't pause that shit.
Yeah, you can pause it.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Henry.
Get this nigga Henry just ran my nigga over, son.
Derrick Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year.
All right, Cali, my nigga, I'm out off though, bro.
Have taken the lead.
All right, bro.
Get it with you.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Crochet on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. We're up 12 yards there and a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Dobbins. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Jamie Collins.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 45-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now Dobbins. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. He continues to be effective running the football, a big reason that they have the lead.
And I love one of the quotes that I read about him where he said of himself, "I love it when a team just hops on my back and I just carry them along."
They'll run. It's Dobbins. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
He was brought
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there. And he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and goal after a pickup of 5.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. What? Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Intercepted by the Lions. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll start with a give to Henry. And he's going to get this one down to the 45.
Derrick Henry.
Malik Harrison on the tackle.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line.
We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ravens 13.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it again with Henry. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Marcus Peters on the tackle. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. On first down, Stafford here. They set up the screen for Henry. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Complete to
and the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
On first down, it's Henry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Again, it's Henry. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Kerryon Johnson with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Another costly turnover, their 2nd of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing?
What, the football?
Exactly. They named the game for it. Take care of it.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
The ball carrier.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. Calais Campbell on the stop.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
Detroit.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Derrick Henry with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Score Lions 34, Ravens 13.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
James Crochet on the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this 4th quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards to pick up there.
10 at the 42-yard line.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey,